And you are seeing a shot of the Footprint Center in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Phoenix Suns of
Rattlers all day, baby, let's go!
Embarking to downtown Phoenix for tonight's big matchup, pitting the 7-1 Arizona Rattlers against the 6-2 Frisco Fighters. These squads met back in April with the Arizona Rattlers winning the first time around 49-35. You're looking at Jared Harrington, of course, the Rattlers pregame getting ready for this one. The Rattlers were coming off an impressive victory over Massachusetts, one in which they dominated in every fashion, offense, defense, special teams, no question, their best game of the year. Now the big question coming into this one is how would they respond? Welcome into the Footprint Center. I'm Joe Pequeno for WTSMTV Sports. We're glad you can be with us live from downtown Phoenix, where the buzz is, it's a faint one for the home team, the Arizona Rattlers, taking on a Frisco Fighters squad that came in with all the motivation in the world. The Fighters were embarrassed by the Arizona Rattlers on home turf a couple weeks back. This time, the Arizona Rattlers without star lineman Trayvon Hill, without
first down play, handoff.
Offensive line, they were without starting center Lamar Mady. So right off the bat, here come the Frisco Fighters as Justin Rankin got it for the touchdown. Then Drew Powell threw a touchdown pass. 7 all game, and we're watching Frisco working on the back end. Blake Sims going to the end zone. He gets picked off by Dylan Winfrey. Just an amazing interception on that back end. And Winfrey talked about the team needing to step up after this one. Drew Powell got in for the touchdown, 14-7 Arizona. Sims still in the ball game. He gets hit by, looks like Trayvon Williams. Chris McAllister picks it up. It sets the Arizona Rattlers up in great field position. Later in the second quarter, Drew Powell, a little option to Jamal Miles, and Miles throwing down the lumber at about the 1-yard line. A 21-7 Arizona lead. TJ Edwards, the former Arizona Rattler, steps in at quarterback for Frisco, starts round the team. And then Drew Powell, the bad snap on the lateral. So Frisco gets it back, and it leads to Edwards shooting it downfield. Throws a perfect pass for the touchdown, and this one's knotted at 21. Ernesto Lacayo, right before the half, hits the go-ahead field goal, 24-21. Shannon Brooks busts his way in. Arizona with a 10-point second-half lead. Justin Rankin rips off a huge touchdown run, so Frisco showing its fight, not going away. Drew Powell answers on the back end with a touchdown run, 38-27. But here comes Frisco. Another touchdown run by Rankin. Then TJ Edwards airing it out, going deep, a wide open receiver, and that makes it 40-38 Frisco. Drew Powell answers with a physical run. Rattlers go back on top, but in the closing seconds, the go-ahead touchdown by TJ Edwards, and the Arizona Rattlers come out on the short end of the stick, 48-45. Afterwards, things got a little testy as the Frisco Fighters were trying to celebrate on the Rattlers logo. The Rattlers wanted no part of it. So needless to say, the Arizona Rattlers dropped to 7-2 on the season, and these two teams could meet again as the Frisco Fighters improve to 7-2 on the other side. The best in the East versus the best in the West, and hands off. And for the Frisco Fighters, they came to town. They were the more physical team, and they pulled off the victory. Let's hear from the Rattlers after the loss.
Yeah, we didn't tackle. We didn't execute. We were in situational football. We had to burn a timeout on offense. I don't know what the hell was going on with our receivers, but, they just kept lining up wrong, running the wrong routes. We gave some guys some opportunities because we had some injuries. And, we knew going into it we had 5 guys that were out of the lineup. We had 5 guys into it, but we had some vets that normally play that just looked like they were confused, didn't know what they were doing. So we'll look at the film tomorrow. We'll address it and try to get it fixed. But, bottom line was football is about blocking and tackling, and it's a mindset, and it's mental toughness, it's physical toughness, and we flat out didn't get it done tonight. They outplayed us. And out-coached us. So, at the end of the day, we'll see if we can get some guys healthy and get them back in the lineup.
What was really going on, man? They was beating our butt on both sides of the ball. The score just didn't reflect it, man. We didn't do nothing on defense. The interception was lucky. He threw it behind the guy. he threw it out in front of him. That's a touchdown. The fumble recovery, mishandled the snap. They was whooping our butt all game. I mean, the score just didn't reflect. You know what I mean? They're against stops on defense. They're running down our throat on offense. Sure, ain't nobody to blame, man. It started with me. I'm out there getting ran over, giving up touchdowns. I mean, shoot. I mean, y'all seen it. Embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see guys, not interested. I mean, we could have been paid a little bit more attention to detail and could have been all the way locked in, but it's not like we just guys in the locker room like, oh yeah, we're gonna whoop them. I'm not worrying about practice this week. But we just, like I tell guys, we just gotta understand the urgency, bro. Like, we the mountain. Like, we are the team that you see them running around and jumping up and down, gritty and doing all this stuff. Like, when they beat us, they feel like they won the Super Bowl. So it's like you gotta. Like, it's easy to chase him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be better than him. But now we that. So it's like, how do we continue to raise our standard? Worried about us, like, not we play them. We play them. It's like, nah, when they play us, they gonna play their best game. So it's like, if we don't play our best game, we're going to be in a battle, and when you're in a battle, you can lose.
And Drew Powell is absolutely right. Anytime the Arizona Rattlers are on the turf, they're going to get the opposing squad's best game, because the Arizona Rattlers in the Indoor Football League, they set the bar. They are the best franchise. They do everything the correct way, and they have a whole league chasing them, because every year the Arizona Rattlers are in contention for the league championship. So now the squad goes back to work, and of course Coach Kevin Guy and his staff will dissect the film, see what went right, and of course what went wrong. And for the players themselves, it's going to be a little bit of a gut check. The squad has now lost 2 out of 3. The one loss to Tucson, they gave up 74 points. They came back and beat a very I would say a Massachusetts team not at the same skill level as they were last year. And then, of course, Arizona tonight letting a second-half double-digit lead disappear. So now the players have to do some gut-checking themselves. So the squad falls to 7-2 on the season. And next week, a Sunday matchup against Bay Area right here at the Footprint Center. And, of course, we'll be live with the post-game reaction from that game right here on WTSMTV. So the Rattlers lose at home. It's very rare that they do, but they do tonight against a very determined Frisco team led by Coach Billy Black, who thought his team could come in here and do that, and Coach Back and his team do absolutely that. Rattlers fall to 7-2 after losing to Frisco 48-45. We appreciate you dialing us up on WTSM-TV Sports. For Jeff and Chris Ware, I'm Joe Pequeno. More from the Footprint Center down the road, and plenty of action from around the valley right here on WTSM TV Sports.